Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuned in to another episode of NB Snippets, and I have no idea what episode number this is, and I don't think anybody cares. But if you remember what we do when we come here, we definitely like to check out these social media links that are submitted to us sometimes, or sometimes we just stumble upon them. Today's episode is brought to you by it's TikTok, right? That's TikTok.
I think that's what it is.
I think it's TikTok. And before I forget, my illustrious host, Jay Hova, and myself, Welly F. We are back on this planet, and the NB Snippets things is coming slowly but surely. But hopefully you checked out our last episode, Emotional Tampon, which is available on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, and Google Play.
It's getting rave
Google
reviews.
Play, but whatever you do. It is?
It's getting rave reviews, let me tell you.
It's one of my favorite titles for sure. One of my favorite titles. Like I just had to put it in the caption there. I was like, let me put Emotional Tampon in there. But anyways, man, check out this video.
Am I driving to my ex's house at 2 o'clock in the morning? Yeah. Am I going there to sneak in through the window because he doesn't want his roommate to know that he's seeing me again? Yeah. Am I gonna be emotionally fucked up for the next 4 weeks because he's gonna ghost me? Yeah. Am I gonna be late to work in the morning tomorrow because I'm spending the night at his house and I'm gonna try to soak up every moment? Yeah. Am I pushing myself into a further depression because I'm doing this to myself and I'm doing self-destructive behaviors? Yeah. Am I a dumb bitch? Yeah.
Hey, man.
That is supreme accountability right there. That is supreme accountability. It's nobody's fault but her own.
Yeah. Yeah, that was. I saw that. I watched it a couple times, and I was baffled, man. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, I look at it as it is what it is. I mean, we're in a society where people they just love that they love toxic relationships, man. They gravitate towards that, that masochist type of mindset, and one of the things that stuck out to me the most in the video was the fact that she was like, am I driving myself further and further into depression? And I was kind of just looking at it like, well, this is what I mean when I'm always kind of complaining about how people use mental health as a crutch. And it's like you just said, she's being accountable, but at the same time, what is she doing to better the situation? And for everybody listening, I mean, obviously, it's hopefully a joke. I'm hoping this girl is just joking. I don't know. You think she's joking, Jay?
I took it seriously.
You took it serious?
I took it seriously. I took it as this is the conversation that you have in your mind when you're going into a situation that's probably failed you numerous times. A situation that you may or may not feel is good for you, but you're still going anyways. Like like you say all the time, that dopamine hit. Like she's going to get that. And she knows that it may only last for this moment, but that's what she wants. That's what she's craving. She knows that she's going to have to sneak in. She knows that after they do whatever they do, it's going to leave her mentally messed up for the next 4 weeks, but she wants it anyways. So as long as she's owning that, as long as anybody owns that, I have nothing bad to say about her.
Yeah, that's interesting. It had me thinking how people just imagine, your car, your service engine light comes on and you take it in for a diagnostic and you realize they're telling you what it is, but you're taking ownership of what it is. You're going back on the road each week, putting more miles and miles in the car, but you're not doing anything about it. So you're being active as far as, trying to figure out what the problem is, but at the same time, what are you actually doing to better yourself? So I feel you on that. Like I said, I feel like, yeah, she once again, she's taking accountability for what she's doing, but what are people doing about it when they're talking to themselves in their heads? What are they doing? Is this something they're just going to continue doing forever? Bro, that's scary to think that. I mean, like you said, you took it seriously. So that's scary to think that, it's a lot of people out there that may be able to relate to this. And damn, that's what we're dealing with nowadays.
Hey, I feel like you either are bettering yourself because you know that this is absolutely bad for you, or this is you listening to your heart or your mind or your soul or whatever you want to call it and going after what you want. Either way, like I said, I don't judge her.
Oh yeah. This is a no judgment zone for sure. But like I said, man, I always try to think of a question. And I think that my question is, we're taking accountability for our mental health, but at the same time, are we actually actively seeking the help we need when we know that we're in relationships that don't benefit our mental health? I think that pretty much sums it up. How would you state it?
If you love what you do what you feel.
Yeah, that too, man. I feel like if you know better, do better. But y'all already know, man. We living, we learning. Another episode of MB Snippets. We always appreciate if you drop a comment. Make sure you go to YouTube, rate, sub, and I mean, you know where we are, and we'll try to be more consistent with these. We got a lot of stuff going on, but at the same time, you want to hear our voice or you want to see us, you got it. We're here. But with that being said, peace.